how we are doing? Let's see if today we're gonna have no technical issues, hopefully not. Might work well, yes, great. I'm gonna do a quick check. Hi. If you went on YouTube on Abyssus TCG channel, it's gonna be the live. Please let me know if the fragment takes in the beginning. I would appreciate. I'm just worried. I'm gonna also check on my phone if fragment takes, but otherwise you can just get muted. And yeah, thank you. Okay. So should I be doing this something great? Just look at the first 2 minutes. Business model canvas. Huh? Business model canvas. Yes. Okay, great. Great, sharp, good, thanks. All right, here we go. Yeah, we might be good. So hello everybody, good evening. So a little bit from my side, here's Anderson from Abyssus TCG, CEO and co-founder, and just want to let you all know that so today's live is something quite special. As I mentioned to all of you, on 18th of September we have Business Angel Investment Day, and we are preparing for this event. And I also like to not just show things about the games and not just mention about what we're doing, but maybe also showing up some work. So today we're gonna basically go a little bit deep in how do we build a business model canvas. Sorry, not a business model canvas, but as well as pitch deck. And yes, let's deep dive into these topics. That's good. Let's open here the studio. We might just check if everything is working well, if the sound quality is working, and also please let me know if something is not working. Let's go. Yes. All right, we have some interaction. All right. Let's open the studio. Yes. So basically, I also have to check the permissions. That's usually something that's quite, how can I say, a little bit annoying when using Mac. Is that we need to give some permissions regarding sharing the screen. And me personally, I'm more a Windows person. Have been using Windows my whole life, and yeah, it's something that's somehow kind of limited. So apparently there are no glitches, which is good. That's good. And let's quick check. Let's go to Google Docs and let's see if it's gonna be shared the screen. Yes, thank. And then you already have something cool on Google Slides. So actually most of my friends, they actually prefer to go to Canvas directly. But something that I got as an advice for a friend of mine and actually makes a lot of sense is that Canva, even though it's an amazing tool, it usually hinders you from the perspective of it makes you attack two flanks at the same time. So it basically obliges you to, when you are putting content, so building things from scratch, it also forces you to think on a design level. And me personally, what I really like is that when we are basically working on a Google spreadsheet model, it's very white, very simplistic. And because it's simplistic, and this will learn a lot in prototyping, you can actually focus just on function. You are just focusing on the most important informations about it. and then you can work on disposition, how it's gonna be portrayed, etc. But when you just put the content itself there, you are actually able then to put your focus only on the quality of the content, and after you have expanded your ideas, seeing how interesting is the flow, how much is the energy level that runs through the presentation, then and only then you go for the design part. And of course, it might come some slightly adjustments when we're talking, for example, if a type font actually needs to get bigger and then some text kind of looks kind of weird, and you maybe prepare 2 rectangle blocks and have to really readjust. But most of the time is a very helpful way, because when you have basically in your brain your checklist about preparing pitch deck, you have the first element, okay, so this is the creating a presentation, check. Now I'm gonna just create a structure. I'm gonna show the one that I use, which is very famous, Guy Kawasaki, check. Then we go for the version of let's now put some content really downloaded from the mind, check. Then we go to find some references, check. And along this way, you're actually just going to check in this mark box on your in your mind, and these accomplishments, they give a really good sense of achievement. This is kind of very powerful tool when you have short time and you're actually taking something that's completely new and difficult for you. When you have done more than 10 pitch decks, it actually gets very easy. But in the first steps, it actually is not that easy. Not that easy at all. Let's open it. I was already doing some draft. And let's see how it's gonna be for doing the sharing version. Actually, it's pretty blank. Let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, let's also share the screen. Let's see how it's gonna look like. I believe in this case it would be a media source. No, it's not a local file, that's wrong. Let's add a second one. Actually, that's a good, so these lines are more like a test, so a little bit from my side, but as well on how the technology works. Media sound, scene, text, video capture device, screen capture, okay. Why? Why is not possible? Let's see if we reduce this guy here. Okay, there is some room for improvement. Why? Okay, this can also work from browser. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see if it's gonna work. What if I put this guy here? Control the view of UPS, custom CSS. Huh? Why needs a confirmation? I don't see the screen actually. Oh. something like as an individual element. That doesn't make any sense. And where is this looking taking part on? Because I have it integrated. It was supposed to be something, everything integrated. Well, it was supposed to. Yes, I want to allow it. OBS, yes. Okay, then maybe I have to turn it off and turn it on again. Might be the case. Okay, if might be the case, then so be it. I don't want to close the live. I was going good. Oh yeah, let's remove WhatsApp. This sounds annoying. No. Sorry guys. Alright, let's do then a second test. Let's do a second version of it.